we are trying to implement this particular example. Okay, let us try implementing that. Let me close existing classes. It is always recommended, guys, to close these classes. Whenever you are not using any of the classes, close those tabs, and whenever you need them, you can again open them from your project explorer. Okay, so I recommend that you close any tabs which you are not using. Let me try to create a new class. src, right click, new class, and we are creating a class called author first. Why we are creating author first? Because book class has an author. That is the relationship we are implementing. That means to create book class, we need author class. We need object of author class in book class, right? And so we are first creating author class, then we will create book class. Okay. Okay, and for this, first of all, let me expand my editor, and also let me keep my image visible so that I can do it side by side. This is my author class. Okay, so first of all, what do we need? One name is string type, email is string type, gender is character type. Okay, so private string name, private string email, private char gender. Okay, then we need one constructor, and I want you to observe that author class is not having no argument constructor. It is having only one constructor which is taking three parameters: name, email, and gender, right? No argument constructor is not available. What it means? It means that you cannot create author object using no argument constructor, right? You cannot create author object using no argument constructor. You must supply three values: name, email, and gender. Then only you can create author object, right? Okay, so let us generate all of that. A lot of it can be generated, put here. Okay, then source constructor using fields, generate. Okay, and just observe whether it is following the order which is given in the image. First is name, then email, then gender. Name, email, gender. Okay, following. That is the only thing you have to verify when you are generating code. Okay, that is also important in real world. When you are trying to follow a requirement, that means requirements given by your boss or someone, you should follow the exact format. Okay, then get name, get email, set email. There is no set name available. Okay, so source getters and setters. Okay, what I want get name and get email. So get name I want. For email, get set email, both I want. For gender, get gender I want. I don't want set gender. Okay, those are the things I want. I'm generating it. Okay, I got all of them. Now what we want a toString method. Source generate toString, and all three fields are selected, generate. Okay, now here also, for now we are removing this override symbol. We will discuss that later. Okay, so all of that is ready. Okay, our author class is ready. Let us save this. Okay, then I am going to create my book class. This is my book class. So file, okay, wait, not like this. Double click on the author class so that we can see package explorer. Right click on src, new class, and class name is book with Class names always start with first letter capital. Let us not forget that. Now once again, double click on the tab, class tab, so that it expands. Okay. And then now for book class, we have name, author, price, and quantity. Okay. So for name, we have private string name, and then I will provide the other two, which are primitive data type values like double price int quantity. So private double price private int quantity. Okay, they are pretty much straightforward because they are primitive data type variables. For author also it is actually straightforward. If you observe, as per diagram, minus means private and data type is author with a capital and field name is author with lowercase. That's it. Okay, declaration wise they are nothing special. Declaration is easy. That means variable declaration is easy. Field variable declaration is easy. Nothing special. They are not very different from primitive data type variables. Okay. Then what we need, there are two constructors. Okay. One constructor is book with name, author, and price. Only three parameters. Another book constructor is name, author, price, and quantity. Okay. So let us once again generate them. Source, generate constructors using fields, and here first constructor does not have quantity, so I'm removing quantity and generate. Okay, just observe that it is having the same order: name, author, price, name, author, price. Okay, and then here we don't want this super for now because there is no inheritance relationship here. Once again click here and generate another constructor. Generate constructor using fields. This time we want all four properties, right? Name, author, price, and quantity. All four are selected. Click generate. Okay, once again we don't want this super for now. We are deleting it. Okay, then observe the methods: get name, get author, get price, get quantity, set quantity. Okay, do we have all the getters? Get name, get author, get price, and get quantity. We want all the getters for all fields. Set price is available, set quantity is available. That means setters, only two of them is available. Okay, so let us do that. Source, generate getters and setters. Okay, for getter we want all, so I am selecting select getters button here. Okay, all getters are selected. Now for setters, what I want, price and quantity only. So for price I am selecting set price. For quantity I am selecting set quantity. That's it. Generate. Okay, get price, set price, get quantity, set quantity, get name, get author. Fine. Okay, for get author you can observe return type is author with a capital, because for our field name author, data type is also author with a capital. Right now return type of a getter method always matches the data type of the field name, right? Then what we want, we have toString method. Okay, so let us generate toString method. Source, generate toString. Okay, and here it is chosen the option as name, author, price, quantity. Generate. Okay, and then I'm removing this override. Okay, that is how it is generated. Let us save it. Our author and book both are ready. Okay, now for the testing part, what I'm going to do, in this website itself there is a test class available. I will make use of that test class. Okay, see here, this is our test class code. Okay, here it is creating author object and then printing author object. then it is creating book object, printing book object, then it is print setting the price for the book, setting the quantity for the book, then printing name of the book, price of the book, quantity of the book, author of the book, then author's name, books author's email, and like that. All the test cases are already available here. So we are just going to copy this and put it in our tester class. So let me copy this part, copy it, and I am going to do it in my Eclipse as a tester class. So for that, double click on the tab so that it restores, and then once again src, right click, new class. Okay, and this time I will show you one more shortcut of generating main method very easily. Okay, what is that? Let us first write the class name tester. We are testing book class, so book tester. Okay, why I'm writing book, why not author tester? Because author is part of book. We are not only testing author, we are testing book, and as part of book we will also test author. So book tester is a good name. Okay, so here you can see which method stubs would you like to create. Under that you see public static void main. Just selecting this before clicking finish also will generate main method. Let us show. Okay, you see public static void main, everything is already created. Okay, once again let me expand my code area. Okay, and here we don't want this comment line, I'm removing comment line. Okay, and I'm going to paste the copied content that I have just copied. Okay, that is the code. Okay, that is the code. Fine. Now what is the expected result? That part we must write so that we know what is the expected value and are we guessing it correctly or not. Okay, so let us write our expected code. Okay, here can you guess what will be printed here? What is expected? What is expected in the previous line? Just tell me what is the what will be printed when it is printing this tech, AHTECK. What is that? Where is it written before this? It is the variable name of author type, right? Okay, now it is stored with what? What is this? New author. Yeah, this is author constructor. So what is the final result of this new author constructor? What will it create? What will it create? Name, mail, gender is given. Yes. What will it create? Object, right? When we are writing new followed by constructor, it creates the object. Object of what type? Author type, right? So it will create an author object. That author object will be saved in this variable. Okay, and then we are printing AHTECK, which is this variable. Okay, what will it print? Okay, what will it print? It is already given here as a suggestion. It is printing authors toString. Okay, it is printing authors toString. That means whatever we have written in toString method of author class, that result will be printed when we are printing the reference variable of author class. Is this clear? We have already seen it before. Okay, if we don't provide toString method, what will be printed? If we don't provide toString method, do you remember what is printed when we don't provide toString method? Some kind of a class name followed by @ symbol followed by some kind of numbers. Okay, it is some places some people call it as memory address of that reference variable, but there is no guarantee for that. Some people also like to call it as hash code. Actually, hash code is the correct term. Okay, Java internally stores something called hash code for every object. So it is printing that hash code, but hash code is not meaningful. Okay, so we are providing toString method, so that in toString method, what is the format? Can anyone remind what is the format? Class name, then square brackets, then within square brackets, field name equal its value. Again, comma, another field name equal its value. That is the format. Okay, so let us see. When we try to print the object variable, it is going to print that format. Okay, so we already know the format. So let us try to guess the expected result. I'm writing class name is author, then square bracket. Okay, and within square bracket, first is name, right? So name equal, and that value tan tech. Okay, then comma space, next is email equal at nowhere.com. Okay, then comma space, gender equal m, right? That is the expected result. Okay, for now we are going to test only that part, and I'm going to hide all the other lines. Okay, now let us check whether we guessed it correctly or not. Okay, I'm running it. Okay, let me expand my console as well so that I can see it clearly. Okay, so just compare this value with the expected value and tell me whether it is matching. Is it matching? That means our guess was correct, right? Good. Now let me restore everything. And expand my class. Okay, now I want you people to guess the output here. Guess what is the expected output? Book. Okay, then which bracket? Square brackets. Inside square brackets, what? Name equal what? Java for dummy. Then comma space, comma and space. Okay, then author equal, then what will it print? This is important. Here we are writing ah tech, right? That means ah tech, wherever we are using ah tech in a print statement. Okay, it will always access this part toString of the object. Okay, so we will get that whole thing. So this whole thing we will copy and put it here. Okay, that is author part, and after author part is over, comma space, then after that what is this value? Price. So price equal 19.95. Okay, then comma space, qty quantity equal 99. This is the expected result. Okay, so let us check it. Let me save it first, and then I'm running it. Okay, now let us check the result. Okay, see here, book name equal to Java for dummy, book name equal to Java for dummy, then author square bracket name, then email, then gender, then comma space price equal to value, then quantity equal to value. So our guess was correct. There are few small changes, small things that were missing. If you observe, after book here there is a space. We did not guess a space here. Okay. Another thing you can observe, here after author we did not guess a space, but there is a space. Okay. Here also, after price, here we gave a space, but here there is no space. For quantity also, here I did not give a space, but and here there is no space also. That is fine. So there are few things where we missed it. So we have to guess correctly. Okay, because uh, our code should be written in such a way that it should match the expected result always. Our code should always match the expected result. Clear? Good. Now in the same way, can you test the other parts of the code? The other parts of the code, in the sense getters and setters and all of this. Try testing it. I want you to test it up to line number 21. Okay, test these things. Up to this they are straightforward. These lines, these lines of code are straightforward. I will explain these lines of code, these two lines. Okay, up to this, test it in your respective programs and tell me if you understood what. And don't forget to write expected result. It is very important to check whether you are guessing correct result or not.